What's up, fam? What's going on, YouTube? We back with another video, y'all. And for this one, y'all see who on the screen. We got 1090 Jake, and he gonna be talking about how Wick, Jay or whatever his name is. I think it's Jay Wick or Jay Wick, something like that. The upcoming country rapper from Georgia, or whatever you want, whatever he want to label himself, hip hop rapper, country, whatever. But excuse me, he had I had seen that he had got arrested on some shooting shit. So apparently they saying he shot his own homie or his own security or something like that. Then bro went to go perform like nothing never even happened. Like, so yeah, that's crazy as hell. So we finna definitely get into that. So y'all already know, man. Make sure I got y'all grab a like, comment, subscribe. When y'all subscribe, hit that notification bell so y'all get the videos when they drop, man. Other than that, happy Friday. Hope y'all having a blessed day, man. Let's get to this video though.
Self-defense situation. Someone probably ran up on him and tried him thinking shit was sweet. Well, new details are stating that apparently Jay Wick allegedly shot his own homie. May 6th, 2026, Bay County sheriffs would take to Instagram, of all places, to announce the arrest of 26-year-old Donald Anderson, aka Jay Wick.
Yo, Panama City, Florida, April 25th, I will be at Vibes. I'm bringing the whole gang with me. I got Well Global, GD Glock, Speedball, so I'm bringing the whole crew with me. We're gonna put on a show, 229 weekend. All my folk gonna be there. Grab your folks, y'all folk pop out, let's do it.
Look good. Yeah, I seen this little clip right here on Instagram. I was wondering what happened. Then I seen it was supposedly some shooting stuff. So, well, yeah, man. Let me spark up. I'm gonna light it up. Your truck out here?
Now the post itself would read, Atlanta artist arrested for Bay County beach shooting. If you think you can come to Bay County, commit violent crimes, and walk away, you're wrong. Well, technically they're wrong because he didn't just clap some shit. He performed that same night and then went all the way back to Atlanta.
An Atlanta rapper.
Imagine that though, bro. Imagine that, bro. You clap the nigga, bro. Imagine you clap, friend or not, bro. Just human on human. Imagine you clap the nigga, bro. Now you go to perform that same night, like nothing ever happened, and the boys don't come to nothing of that, bro. Like that's crazy, bro. That's hella fucking crazy.
Panama City Beach for a performance was arrested on a charge of attempted first-degree murder.
Bay County Sheriff Tommy Ford says 26-year-old Donald Anderson, also known as Jay Wick, shot an 18-year-old the night of April 25th.
Understandable Jay Wick performed at Vibes nightclub, according to Bay County Sheriff Tommy Ford. But Ford says before he got on stage, he was right here at Beach Access 83, where at around 11 p.m. he shot an 18-year-old male multiple times and then fled the scene.
Quick pause, because this might actually help you out. Trying to build any kind of stats. If you ever face literal degree murder after shooting an Anderson, also known as Jay Wick, has been arrested and charged with attempted first-degree murder after shooting an 18-year-old multiple times at Beach Access 83 on April 25th. After opening fire, Anderson fled the scene and continued his night as if nothing happened. That is a true professional. I respect the hustle. Clap somebody at 11, go to work by midnight. That is a man of his word. He was booked and he showed up. But our investigators didn't stop. They tracked him across state lines to the Atlanta area, where working alongside federal and local partners, he was taken into custody. A firearm was recovered at the time of his arrest. Let this be clear, it does not matter who you are, where you're from, or why you're here. If you come to Bay County and commit violent crimes, we will find you. You will be arrested. and you will be held accountable. Now, they didn't really give any details in that Instagram post. They just tried to make Jay Wick sound like John Wick. So let's break down the details you may not know from the information that's publicly available. Jay Wick was scheduled to perform at Club Vibes in Panama City Beach for his birthday weekend. So the Georgia artist traveled his way down to Florida's Panhandle. Now, for those not familiar with Florida, when you think of Florida, you think of like the gold teeth, the Wicks. That style is more so coming from areas like Miami, Broward, Palm Beach, Tampa, Orlando, Fort Myers. That's the Florida people think of, right? So Florida's kind of like split in half. The other half is like the country. You know what I mean? Like, even the white guys in Florida, they'll kind of sound hood, you know, more urban, cultured. But once you go past Central Florida, they start talking like this, boy. They start, where are you from, boy? You ain't from around, like,
get from around here, boy. I'll shoot you in your shit. Boy, that niggas is crazy.
It gets a whole, a lot of people joke around saying North Florida is basically South Georgia. Now, you do have Jacksonville, which has its own drill scene that everybody knows about. And then you have Tallahassee, where obviously T-Pain came out of, Boston Richie came out of. But other than that, there really ain't shit up there.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't from the South, from the Midwest and shit. I get to walk every down there, I see, bro, and for instance, I stop at a gas station, I see old country dudes, some white overalls, talking about where you headed, boy. Yeah, it's time for me to head home. It's time to leave, bro. Cause I pop one of you niggas, bro. I'm cool.
Area of Panama City that's called the Panhandle. You know what I mean? And the Panhandle is notoriously known for some of the most violent prisons in the state of Florida, and that just isn't a reflection of the inmates, but the staff as well. A lot of those small country ass towns, the prison is the main income. So when you get to that prison, the warden's wife is the head nurse, and then her son is the captain. His brother is the sergeant.
Small cities, like Wallow said, we gotta change the community, because in the community we be having we be locked up with our brother, sister, uncle, stuff like that. They be working in the prisons and stuff. They whole family working in the prisons while our whole family locked up under their supervision. Like, you know, so it's always been like that. We gotta change that shit, bro. Real talk.
And then the sergeant's best friend from high school is the officer. So if you fuck with one of them, you fuck with all of them. The reason I'm telling you this is because Bay County sheriffs police their county the same way as the prisons. Panama City Beach has been a spring break spot for decades, and while they like their money, they do not tolerate tourists or bullshit. April 25th at 11 p.m., sheriffs responded to reports of gunshots at a house party. Arriving on scene, they'd find an 18-year-old victim who'd been shot multiple times, laying by himself on a sidewalk. The group he'd been with was down the street at a rental property, and with the police presence, many potential witnesses began fleeing the scene, and some were even hiding in closets within the rental, attempting to avoid officers. The Bay County Sheriff's captain stated the victim and Jay Wick knew each other, were staying at the same place, and they'd even traveled together from Georgia.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
So this is interesting. They came together from Georgia. This gotta be one of his homies, somebody he's really familiar with. And he ended up clapping the shit out of him, shot him multiple times, allegedly. But it's like, for what? What would have led up to something like that? Because when we all heard the story, that didn't come to mind. We're thinking somebody must have ran up on him and tried playing with him. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, that's what I thought. I thought somebody tried to play with him and he had to do what he had to do. But for him to pop his homie, I'm like, bro, pop his homie, like, what for? Like, what was the reason behind it?
Jewelry, maybe they tried him for that. But nah, this was his own homie. Even the Bay County Sheriff would react to the news.
It's disturbing that you could shoot somebody and to the point that they were almost dead, they were in critical condition and still not in very good condition, and then go on to perform like that.
Now, after Jayy Wick performed at the club, he's said to have went back to Georgia, and a team of 3 investigators were sent after him, interviewing witnesses and collecting surveillance in Georgia. U.S. Marshals, Atlanta PD, and Clayton County PD would work with Bay County in locating Jayy Wick, finding him at a mall and placing him under arrest. And they would note at the time of his arrest, he was armed with a gun. Investigators would also...
I mean, but that's normal. That's normal down south. Damn near every city, state down south. I mean, yeah, state. Every state down south. What, ain't it like open carry? Like, especially if you ain't a felon. So like, that shouldn't be a problem. Like, especially if he ain't got no record. I don't know about his prior history or not.
Speak with the victim in the hospital, who was apparently fully cooperating against Jayy Wick. Not only would he identify Wick as the one who shot him, he'd say he came with him as part of his security team to provide protection. Now, when he got shot, he said Wick walked down to the beach with a female, so he followed behind to protect him. And when Wick was walking back, he asked him, "You straight?" To which Wick replied, "Yeah," before opening fire without any argument or physical altercation. The victim also told police he had a gun with him, but he didn't have it on him when he was shot, and officers would find a Glock on the scene as well as spent shell casings. Come to find out, this was Jayy Wick's rental, and one of his security would drag the victim to the sidewalk prior to police arriving. To be completely honest, this story doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm lost.
For him to just walk up randomly and start shooting you, something isn't adding up, right? Not only that,
Don't nobody just walk up to people and shoot people for no reason, bro. Something had to happen, bro. We need to figure this out.
What's gonna hurt Jayy Wick in this case? He fled the scene, so he didn't stay on the scene, which is what you're supposed to do legally if it's a stand your ground situation. But what's gonna hurt him the most is he hasn't given his side of the story. The only side of the story that's been heard is the victims and the witnesses. And the victim is flat out saying, "I didn't argue with him. I didn't, there was nothing leading up to this. There was no physical altercation. He just pulled out and shot me and tried to kill me." If Jayy Wick is thinking from the perspective of, "Oh, I gotta save my career. I can't say nothing because all these other rappers done got exposed." And
bro, at this point, bro, I'm gonna be real, bro. You snitch, you gonna go up, bro. Snitching is now like the new streets. If you ask me, like, all these niggas be doing shit and snitching, like, and I'm quite sure, like, what just happened, that Lil Zay Osama case, I'm quite sure somebody gonna snitch now if they haven't already. Like, these dudes nowadays be just snitching, bro. It don't make no sense, bro. You do this shit, you sign up for the streets, you say we gonna all do this street shit just to go down and then tell on everybody. I don't believe in that. Like, that shit is so lame to me.
Have that. It's, I'm not solidified yet in the game. I can't do a Young Thug where he already got all these hit songs and everybody just bypasses the interrogation. Jayy Wick can't have that type of shit come out right now. It's gonna fuck his whole career up. So if he's thinking he's just gonna play the silent game, that's gonna hurt him. He is gonna have to have an excuse.
Bro, you shot somebody, bro. At the end of the day, bro, you hit somebody. You shot somebody up. You hit somebody up, bro. At the end of the day, bro, you got to give some type of explanation to the police, bro. You got to give them something, bro. You got to give them something. Like, you're going to have to, bro. You're going to have to, bro.
Excuse as to why he stood his ground in the state of Florida.
Or just or just be an idiot, be quiet, and then just get hit with whatever they hit you with, like.
Reports, Jayy Wick is facing up to life in prison for attempted murder with a minimum mandatory 25 years. Ooh. The complete opposite of what you want to hear when you're a rising rapper who's just starting to go viral. Currently held in the Clayton County Jail, Jayy will be getting sent to Florida within the next 10 days to face a judge. With the surprising news he allegedly shot one of his own people, his off-the-porch interview is looking even more suspect, as those around him don't seem to be too happy, and the comments would be telling him to get far away from them. And shit, we don't even know if who got shot is sitting on that porch with him. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is just the reality of these things. When you see rappers have these huge entourages,
bro,
they're probably really close friends with like 2 or 3 of them. Everyone else is just there for the image. Like, yeah, bring more people, because the more, this is how things work in public. It can be you and your 2 toughest homies.
Right.
And all 3 of y'all tough as hell. And you might even have guns too, right? But if there's like 10 goofy motherfuckers, they'll still try you because there's 10 of them. And in their mind, 10 outweighs 3. Even though the 3 of y'all could possibly beat the brakes off them, if all 10 of them got guns, even though they soft, it still kind of favors their way and they'll still try you. So a lot of these rappers will bring 30 people with them just because there's power in numbers. People are gonna look and like, yeah, we're not trying 30 people, bro. Like, we're not even gonna get to who we want to get at. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I get what the profession, what comes with it and stuff, but that's doing too much, bro. If you gotta do all that at that point, bro, I say just pay security, bro. Like, put 2 of your niggas that ain't got no priors and nothing like that. Put 2 of your niggas on payroll. Make sure they get their legals right so they can tow the gun, and pay your homies if you don't want to pay the fee that the actual security niggas is charging. Shit, how your homies do it for you? Shit, they protect your life better than the security niggas you paying. Shit, that or get security, like, cause doing all that, bro, it just comes with too much. Niggas got egos. Somebody say something to them, step on their shoe, do something they don't like. It's just, anything can go wrong, bro. That's why, bro, can't bring niggas everywhere, bro. And I hate to say it like that, but you can't take niggas everywhere, bro. And with that being said, bro, he need to well, he locked up now. It ain't really, but if he come from this, bro, if he come past this and beat it, he need to just move by himself, bro. I don't be understanding why these rappers are moving with, like he said, 30, 50 niggas, bro. Just move with, at the most, 5 niggas, bro. You don't need to be moving around with a lot of people. Like, the most successful people we know, like, fuck, what? Kendrick, J. Cole, Drake. You don't be seeing them niggas with 30 niggas. You don't be seeing them moving around with 30 niggas. They got a small, secure team, and they get their job done, and they get the bag. And that's what you need to do. And, like, you don't need all them people around you. Then on top of that, you starting to get this money. Not all of them people in your circle getting money, bro. If you're not supporting them, they gonna end up robbing you. They gonna end up backdooring you, trying to take what you worked for, thinking that they just because they around, they gonna get some of what you work for. No, it don't work like that, bro. So people gotta be smart, bro. Tighten your circle up. Find the people that you can. Find people. Even. And if you gonna have that many people around, find some people that can do some stuff for you. Find some people that's valuable within the group. Make a team out of it, and then just keep going, bro. It's wet, man. I don't know.
When I say he popped his own homie, just take that with a grain of salt, because we don't know how close he was to this kid. This kid's 18. He probably just brought him because he's a young gun.
How old is
like,
bro?
yeah, you want to stand around here with a gun and just come to all my shit and that's it? You're going to sleep on the...
Let me look up real quick. I'm curious. How old is bro? All right. So he like 26 or 18. Yeah, nah.
Culture something in my B&B. Fuck it. You know what I mean? So
they
we
saying
don't know
bro
what the
26. I don't know what he
relationship
doing
was.
around
This
here.
kid could have tried to pull some slimy shit, tried to snake him, and then when he gets shot, he fucking just folds and completely rats, and he's like, oh no, this is what happened. I didn't do anything. I'm the victim in this situation.
And then again, by bro not saying nothing, it leaves the police to go with just what the witness said. So then again, if you don't say nothing, you gonna bend over and get fucked, bro. They gonna throw the book at your ass, bro. At least 20. If you just don't say nothing, bro, they gonna hit your ass with something cold. So it's best you open your mouth and speak up, bro. Fuck these niggas talking about, bro. dude. Because at the end of the day, you still gonna be popular. Niggas still gonna want to hear it from you, bro. So yeah, I don't know.
We don't know because the information has not yet been released. And like I said, the biggest aspect of this is going to be his defense. How he tries to defend himself in this situation. I believe he was about to fucking perform at Rolling Loud too, which is supposed to be in Orlando.
See?
And that just got fucked because YoungBoy just decided that he's not even going to perform. But
I've seen that.
You guys, after years of marriage, this right here is absolute magic. Blue Chew Gold.
This is not what you want as a rising rapper. You do not want to catch an attempted murder charge. He's not a felon, so I don't think he has to worry about the gun or anything like that. There's just a lot missing from this situation. It's very difficult to piece together a conclusion when we don't know exactly what went on. And I don't know why the police are trying to paint this like, oh look, we're this big bad county, you come over here and do something, we're frying you. Y'all don't really know what the fuck happened either. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, you can't just immediately be like, yeah, we're gonna make an example out of this motherfucker. And sadly, that's what they're doing. They plastered them all.
Especially if you're a rapper. That's what they do when you're a rapper. They try to make an example out of rappers, bro. And why is that? Because everyone can look into their lifestyle. So, for instance, where was he at? Palm Beach or Palm Springs or something like that? He over there, right? Wherever he was at or whatever. They going so hard like this because they know this is going to catch a lot of publicity. So what they trying to do is they trying to make it look like they this tough on crime and stuff. So when you come in, you be more hesitant. When you come in these areas, you be more hesitant about doing crime and stuff. That's all they trying to do. They just trying to make an example. That's all I get from that. But then again, like he said, y'all can't sit and try and say y'all gonna make an example out of somebody when y'all don't even know the full story of what went on. So it's like catch 22.
All over social media, they posted pictures of him in the back of the vehicle, whatever. They want to make an example out of him. And that's going to fuck him up badly, because when you have a judicial system that's set on making examples so people, as in tourists, don't visit that specific place and think that they can fuck off, that puts you in...
What I just say? I literally just said that. That's all they doing. I'm for instance, I'm a poppin' rapper. Or, okay, for instance, that's a perfect example. YoungBoy. YoungBoy goes to what? Okay, let's say he go to I'm trying to think of a city. Don't nobody. Let's say he go to Montana. He go out there to Montana. I don't know nobody that be out there. I don't know nothing about Montana and like that. I don't hear nothing popping in Montana. Okay, let's say you go to Montana. He do something out there, and everybody can see it. It goes big. They gonna be like, oh yeah, we're finna make an example. We're gonna do this X amount of things. Try to make themselves look like they be overly on top of shit. When police don't be, they be lacking on so much shit, bro. Like, they be picking and choosing. But yeah, man.
In a worse situation. And they even came out and said, yeah, we've been having a lot of problems with the same club he performed at. It's an urban club. Why do you think? When they talk like this here, digga, you know what I'm saying? They don't want urban clubs and rappers coming down. Nah, so the second something pops off, they're gonna take you, they're gonna make a public example out of that ass.
Exactly.
And it ain't gonna end well. Florida does have 10-20 life. I don't know why exactly he would have a 25 minimum mandatory sentence and up to life. And just to break that down, what that is saying is,
yeah, I don't know what he's saying.
If he gets sentenced to the minimum, the bare minimum,
that
it would be 25 years to the door. No early release, no gain time, no, the whole 25.
Wait a minute.
30.
Whoa, pause. Wait a minute. The whole 25? Slow down. Damn, shit. whoa, they be shit down south be doing shit different, boy. I ain't never heard about that. No shit where you do the whole. I done heard like majority of the time you do the whole majority of your sentences that you get time shaved off by doing certain stuff, good behavior, going to programs and all this. But damn, the whole damn shit you don't even do a whole 100% of your time in the feds. God damn, boy. Them laws down there different, boy. You couldn't catch me.
He has to complete 25 before he can start getting early release time off of the additional 5, leaving 30. You understand what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Florida is strict. Like the laws down here, it's not as sweet as people think. Like, don't look at Kodak.
And it's crazy because I heard it's hella worse, and I heard it's way worse in Louisiana, bro. I heard it's so bad out there. Like with anything you do, bro. I heard they throwing a book at your ass with anything you do out in Louisiana, bro. It's just, bro. The whole, bro. You better, bro.
Beating all his cases and think that that's you because you don't have the money to afford the lawyer that he got. The normal motherfuckers down here get bammed and put away forever. Like, you got first-time offenders that get fried with a 20-piece. So it's like, this could be a career-ending situation. Hopefully it's not. If he gets bond, he'll be able to move around and still stack up his money. You know what I mean?
Right.
And hopefully that's what happens. And they move his whatever to fucking Georgia because Georgia's right there. So they could literally like transfer the home probation or the home bond, whatever, because you know they're going to monitor him. They could transfer that to whatever county he's actually from so he doesn't have to like live in Panama City until the case is figured out. But I don't know if he can get a bond for that shit. We'll just have to wait and see.
That's the video, y'all. Like he said, I don't know if bro gonna be able to get a bond for that, but I think he said, a little bit back in the video that bro ain't got no priors, no history in the justice system. So that's gonna play out good when it comes to them even attempting to give you a bond. You ain't got no priors. You ain't been in no trouble with the law, so they can't look at you like the. And then you didn't. It ain't like you. If you look at everything that happened, it wasn't like he was running like he did. He wasn't running away like, oh, I did something. I'm scared. Let me get away. Let me go duck and hide. Like most people shoot somebody or kill someone and they duck, get out the way, stay low for a minute, trying to run from the law. He did what he had to do. He just wasn't going to talk to y'all. He popped bro, and then he still went to go perform and do what he had to do. He just didn't want to talk to the police. So I mean, shit. It wasn't like y'all could consider him a flight risk, like he tried to get up out of the state or something. I mean, out the states. But shit, he did. He popped, bro, went to perform and went about his day. Like, so, he ain't no flight risk. So, I mean, he could probably get one. It's 50-50. I think he might be able to get one, though. I think it shouldn't be a problem for him to get one. Like he said, they could transfer it to where he stay at. He can still rap, do his little, make his money, all that. Shouldn't be that bad if you ask me. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. Then again, happy Friday. Hope y'all have a good weekend or whatever. Y'all be blessed. Stay safe, man. Stay out the way. I'm gonna get you on the next one, man.